Number 4 says, suppose you throw a ball in the air. The ball is 8 feet high when it leaves your hand. Use the equation bop, bop, bop to find how long it takes for the ball to hit the ground, how long it takes for the ball to reach its maximum height, and the ball's maximum height. Anytime you see this maximum business, that really means you're finding the vertex. The time it takes to get to the maximum height is what? The x or the y? The x. So this, how long does it take for the ball to get to the maximum height? That's the x coordinate of the vertex. That's what that is. And then this is just going to be the y coordinate of the vertex. Now, you have to make sure that you know which one's which, because I may not ask the questions in this order, right? I could ask you the maximum height first, and how long it took to get there later on. So just make sure you know the time it takes to get to the maximum height is the x-coordinate. The highest height that it ever gets is the y-coordinate. What's up with this? A, how long does it take for the ball to hit the ground? What do I do with that? You replace h with a 0 and you solve that quadratic, just like you have been for weeks and weeks and weeks. So 0 equals negative 16t squared plus 20t plus 8. Since I am solving, I can divide both sides by a number to make my life easier. I can divide both sides by, I would divide by a negative 4. Why? Because I like my first number to be positive, and 4 is the biggest thing that goes into all of them. So I get 4t squared minus 5t minus 2. You should try to factor this. See if there are factors of 4 and factors of 2, negative 2, that can get you to a negative 5. I don't think that there are. There's not? There's not. So, if you can't factor this, then what do? Quadratic formula or complete the square? I would not complete the square on this there, but I would quadratic formula this puppy. Here we go. X equals negative b plus or minus big O square root b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. There we go. 5 plus or minus a big O square root. This will be a positive number. So I get 25 plus 4 times 4 times 2. 57. All over 8. Okay, so to finish this problem, because I want to know the time, right? If you ran a lap and someone friending you, and you're like, oh, how long did it take me to run that lap? Are they going to answer 5 plus or minus the square root of 57 over 8? No, that's ridiculous. We turn this into a decimal, right? So figure out what square root of 57 is. 5.74. So now I'm doing plus 7.5 over 8. So now on your calculator, you will do 5. This is very, very, very important. So if you do 5 plus 7.5, you can't hit divide by 8, because it's only going to divide this number by 8. To do it, enter, and then divide by 8. You get a totally different answer. If you do 5 plus 7.5 divided by 12, look, they're not the same. You need to divide the whole thing by 12. So the only way you can do it all in one step is if you use parentheses. 5 plus 7.5. Oops.
You're supposed to divide
By 8. Oh, yeah. Shoot, sorry. Oh, I probably, if I did 5 plus 7.5 divided by 8. See? Different, right? It's supposed to be 1.56. Do you see what it's doing? It's just dividing this number by the whole thing. And the whole thing. So either use parentheses 4, do it in 2 steps. There's 5 plus 7.5, and then divide by 8. So one answer is 1.565. The other answer is 5 minus 7.5. Well, that gets a negative. I don't care about that negative answer. So I'll throw it away. Is answer for that. Now, for B and C, I just have x, right? Negative b over 2a. So negative 20 over 2a, negative 32. Yeah, so I get 0.625 seconds. Oh, I don't know why I'm putting it in. Then to get this, I just take 0.25 and plug it back in for t. Yes, no, but Chucky can handle everything. So negative 16 times 625 squared plus 20 times 0.5 plus 8. 0.5 feet is the highest this thing ever gets. 15.25, I believe we're in feet.